It's the Cable
I like these red cards. Bolt Pyrogoyf. Cool thing about taking Ouroboride is that it kind of signals really well. Green's been actually doing well for me this season. Green's been doing well. Red's been like kind of interesting with the shift into artifact stuff. Been really digging this cube. Ooh. One drop into Swords Person. Would have been paid off. I'll take birds, though. I like birds. So Lava Spur Boots would point you in the Nadu direction. I also like just having random pump equipment with your Ouroboride. Could take QB and keep on cutting green, though. What am I going to have for lunch today? There's a few interesting picks here, right? Fast Bond for lane combos, Lumberjack, Delighted Halfling. Maybe even Uro, then that's in kind of a different direction. Halfling's the most intuitive with what we have already, right? 2 4-drops. Both play well with dorks. I'll take the Fast Bond. You're gonna mail me an egg salad sandwich? Fuck yeah. Mighty Unadorn's been solid. Not like a huge, like impressive, like reason to draw to go into green-white, but solid if that's what you're already doing. Which is unfortunate. Green-white needs draws. I'll grab Tracker. Hey, that's a late Cub. Nice. Once again, these white cards are like probably better, but Cub's good. One of Green's best cards, actually. Cub was a little unintuitive to me. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, that looks good. That looks like a fine card. The fact that if you've got a Mana Dork already, it's just kind of free the turn you play it. Free cards are pretty messed up. I think that's like a hole in my analysis. That I sometimes undervalue free cards. Sentinel, especially if the freeness is like a little unintuitive. Yeah, Sentinel could pump Ouroboride, which I like. Totally reasonable card, but Bloodbraid Challenger is legit good. Can just win some matchups by itself. So Safekeeper could play well with a Fast Spawn combo. Y'all know how much I love Atali. If you end up with the Gaia's Cradle, it's very castable too. Atali into the Bloodbraid Challenger. Oh, man. I don't got the Safekeeper, and it'll help protect my Ouroboride and increase the chance that I can actually untap with it and get more triggers. Bolt came back. There's another good red card in this pack. I'm trying to remember what it was. Foggy Morning Memory. Oh, the red Goyf, right. Death Greeters came back, though. Nice. Maybe I'll get the Death Greeters plus Bear combo. Haven't done that in a long time. If anyone guesses the language this next track is in, I'll give you a cookie. The most Gruul card ever. Probably some like 2-mana 3/3 with haste. Cradle. Ooh, one ring. What do you think, Chad? Are you cradling or one ringing? I think the cradle might be more important. It does wheel more often, but even though we did a good job of cutting green last pack, I don't know if you can count on cradle wheeling. It's a really good one ring, right? The Bloodbraid Challenger can hit it. Lumberjack can play it out on turn 2. It's also a really good cradle. We got like the Badger Bull Cub. Well, we have Cradle Pest Infestation. Looks a little better than a random dork. I like that Arena of Glory too. You're guessing Japanese? You are not close. I think whatever we grab here, we're getting a sideboard card. You could throw the Smuggler's Copter in here. I used to really highly value Smuggler's Copter. I think it's been power crept out a little bit. Abraid's more of a main deck card. The Squelcher and the Pyrokinesis would be more sideboard cards. Looking at Gut, looking at Ice Till Explorer. Sounds a bit like Greenlandish to you. You are also not close. Yeah, no fetches, no strip mine. I'm still gonna grab Ice Till. We do have that fast bond, right? Ancient Egyptian. Strangely, you are getting closer. Still not close. Probably not playing this thing. Would I play Figure? I think I'd play Figure over Magda. You cheated. I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, Nissa untapping Gaia's Cradle can be sick. I think I like Vibrance, just being able to find the Gaia's Cradle, though. And that'll be especially important when we end up with Strip Mine. Ignoble is a pretty great mana dork. I bet a real sexy content creator got to spoil Ignoble Hierarch. Got to preview that card. It's a great natural order shell. We don't currently have anything to natural order into, but you could still play it. Yeah, I think I'm more tempted by Headliner Scarlet. Let's grab it. Some culture that got colonized. That is most of them. That is most of them, isn't it? Hey, commercial district. Giving up a 6, but that's fine. Yeah, this band is extremely specifically anti-colonialism, though. Like a lot of their merch. Let me see if I can find an example. I guess I'll grab Endurance for the sideboard. And just straight up just decolonize. It's a cool ass shirt. Wish the pictures here were a little bit better. To be able to read the back there. The Arena of Glory wheel. There's the Llanowar Elves here too. I think I want that Arena of Glory though. Pyrokinesis for the sideboard. Love it. We'd grab the natural order. We'd have the 6/6 there. Yeah, Moiza sings in Mapuzungan. The ancestral language of the Mapuche Nation in South America. I think they're mostly in Chile and a little bit of Argentina. Malevolent Rumble. They did a collaboration with the lead singer of Gojira. One of the tracks on that album. Another natural order hit that is going by. I am going to be seeing this band next week. You're about to guess Native American? Yeah. Native South American. You started putting Headliner Scarlet in your commander decks because of how often I choose it. Scarlet's good. It's probably fine in commander, The Sun O pre-sale starts in 3 minutes. Yeah, I saw that tour. I do like seeing shows here in Madison. Me and my wife are pretty medium on Sun. I tried showing them to her in the car the other day. And she was like, do they have any songs? We're like 8 minutes into a track. Is this whole album like this? It is, yep. It is a band where they sound like they're tuning their guitars for an entire album. I think I would like them better in person, though, because they're so vibrating. So you just, like, sit in front of a speaker and just vibrate. That does sound awesome. That does appeal to me. I guess I'm curating. And no fetches for this fast spawned ice till nonsense. We do get a broadside, though. Broadside's pretty fucked up. Do they get in tune by the end? Yeah, that's how they end. That's how they they end their set. They're finally in tune. Force of Vigor is a solid sideboard card. I think this deck wants this Ballista, though. We got Bristly Bill and Ouroboros spring 1/1 counters around. It could just be good. You been liking Speaker? I've been liking Speaker, too. In this deck, it can untap that Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, I like Stoner Metal Dagon Crow. Sano's just like a little too far off the deep end for me. The occasional riff would help a lot. Once Upon a Time, Generous End Mine Collapse. Why not share? Why not share the collapse? Oh yeah, I'm not really shitting on them. Obviously a well-respected band and such. Just don't quite do it for me. So our ability to double spell for Cutter is pretty low. Might jam it in here anyway. Like we're not playing Baloth or Town Greeter. The opposite Dagon Crow. Matt Pike got cut. Is the other guy. The Om guy. It seems like Matt Pike was like always like a little checked out from sleep. That's like why he formed High on Fire. Was Sleep wasn't putting out albums as fast as he would like. And then he had complete creative control of High on Fire. So he was naturally more excited about it. But the way that they let their the previous drummer go was kind of fucked up. Like he was going through a rough time, and the dude didn't even call him himself. He like had his manager do it. And we're like, "Yo, you're fired." Click. Like, what the fuck? There's a dog snarfling around. Let me make sure he's not doing anything to. Ah. Yeah, I just heard quiet ripping in the background, and he'd found a manila envelope and was slowly picking it apart. And like, all right. I don't know how he's gonna get enough manila envelope in his diet if I keep taking it away from him, but yeah, I don't mind the new Sleep track. I might see them. They're coming through Milwaukee, like an hour drive. I'd prefer if it was just like a new Om album or whatever, but not my fucking call. Nice. So this deck's very draw-heavy for red-green. We got Legend of Roku, Seasoned Pyromancer, Tireless Tracker, Headliner Scarlet. I dig it. I wonder if I'm supposed to play that Jedmir's Garden. We're like a little light on red sources, and we're also a little light on forests for the Lumberjack. Jedmir Garden is technically both of those things. Hate all these comes up play tap lands, of course. Pyrokinesis is kind of cute with the Quarry Steel Cutter, and play it on turn 2. Pyrokinesis their board, get your token. play Cutter, play Ballista for free. Just get the token. My bird! Sure. Sounds goddamn delicious, Sim Spiral. Looks like my food's real close, too. This is why I kept the figure, because I knew it'd be able to let me trigger this Cutter. You could bin it to then just, like, hope to hit an untapped land for the Challenger on time, but I think if we whiff and just play Roku, it should be okay. Raiko might... Oh. I was gonna say Roku might let me trigger the, Cutter again, but... Then we just, like... Could just play Ouroboros instead of bringing back the Bloodbraid, and then I can bolt their Luminarch thing. Probably best. Overall, it feels like that was a good Wheel of Fortune for me. Maximum of the Hormone is like, I think my #1 list band. I'm expecting to see them live. I'll have to travel to Japan. All right, I'm gonna go grab my food real quick, and hopefully I'll be back in 2 minutes so I can submit. I should probably just submit. All right. Glad I submitted. Definitely wouldn't have made it back in time. Am I down for a song request that's off genre? You mean you don't have a song request lined up that's black metal plus the Bohemian Symphony Orchestra? Yeah, I'm down. Man, I love that sriracha ketchup. And have you all tried that stuff? Hey, Ivanko. Thanks for the sob, the 29 months. We are 2-0 currently. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Torvak. Now we got a decision. Do we start getting Ouroboros rolling, or do you just QB on in? Alright, let's play Turbox Song Request. This is War Lowrider. That is a funky cover. Death Creature's the QB. It's 10 damage by itself. I don't think they want to go to 1 life. Oh, they do. Okay. My bird. I'll take the 2. That's a wild one. Yeah, I guess that's going on the cover playlist. Opponent's at 1. If you Death Creature's champion the QB again, then the Luris, like, doesn't gain them life. I don't know how much that matters. The life gain aspect. Oh, I kind of forgot that Luris is a cat. Well, hopefully that doesn't fuck me. Annoying. It's up 7. That was a banging burger. So our odds of winning here are very small, of course, but we do have outs. Do I get to win? This track is called I Need Saturday Off So I Can Play a Teenager's Basement. The awkward thing about that Rumble is that it did bin Delayed Blast Fireball and Broadside, both of which were ways to win from here. And now the Ajani can clear the headliner. Awkward as hell. Not quite dead on board. Very close, though. Oh, we are dead on board, yeah. It just didn't matter. Oh my god. Very close little game there. Kind of want the Firebolt, kind of don't. I'll just submit this. They don't have targets for Pest Infest, really. We'll try that. Never look, you always gotta look. How else would you know that the lethal card was on the top of your library? Could just play the Bristly Bill. No need to look? Well, there's no need to do anything, right? And this is a very low confidence turn because we had so many options, right? Like, I like the idea of Badger Mole Cub turning a forest on, because then you get to sack the forest to the Lumberjack, and then that triggers Bristly Bill next turn. You get an extra landfall that way. Here, I guess I was supposed to Ouroboride and put the Bristly Bill counter on that. Yeah, that'd be pretty winning, because then you activate Bristly Bill. There might have still been something. I don't know. Play the Ouroboride, get that trigger, and then activate the Bristly Bill after, too, with the Lumberjack. I might just be fucking up here. I got mana floating now, so I have to do it now. Yeah, this attack just puts them down to 1. Could be doing a bit better. This is game 3 of this match, yeah. Yeah, I liked the Vibrance turn. I don't like this turn nearly as much. I think I fumbled the bag here a little bit. We'll see if it ends up mattering. Got a load-bearing forest, so we don't want to get in strip mined, whereas we don't mind if a mountain gets strip mined. I'm actually going to Rumble instead of Cub. The heat, sure. For middle speaker, binning Bloodbraid Challenger would be kind of cute. Maybe I should have done it there, huh? Sack the spawn, and the speaker can untap the cradle next turn. I like speaker into Ouroboride this next turn, though. Probably good. Ah, fuck. Well, I guess I have the same turn if I want it. I wish speaker could tutor up something to give it haste to then untap the cradle. That'd be sick. Or by Boride plus Bombardiers isn't like lethal or something, right? 8 mana here. It's 7 damage attacking, and then you can 6 them. So you can 13 them down to 5. It's not lethal, though. Yeah, I think I like speaker better. In this tireless tracker. Still got a real nice zesty chunk of damage in there. Now we got the Bombardiers in reserve, so have to deal with this. That's fucked up. Yeah. Casual best hit, the QB. One of them, I'm bringing Squelcher over, I don't know, some fucking card. We don't know how much they're using their graveyard. I'll cut Pest Infest. We didn't see a target. I almost want to bring the Endurance in. I think that might be a Breach deck. Terrible hand. Let's try it out. Low on red, but Vibrance can find red. Yeah, Endurance matches up really well against DRC. I don't know what I would have cut. Every play my opponent makes it look like I fucking mis-sideboarded here. Yeah, Brain Freeze in the bin there. I'd be less concerned about that Narset if I had QB mana lined up. Narset just found Legend of Roku. That's a lot of cards. It's good to think about your potential next turns on the opponent's turn. Saves a lot of time. If I'm Breach, we can scoop to that. Haven't really seen counters. Then we can get the Squelcher. Brought in a couple different ways of breaking up the Breach combo. This is a tricky one. The Pyromancer can draw 2 and undo a mulligan. But the Curator's a hate card, and Vibrance has so much value caked in. I think I'm gonna bin the Pyromancer. Too slow that last fucking game, Have I ever played Breach in a deck for value without Brain Freeze? Yeah, kind of rarely. Having another way to flashback a Time Walk, for example, can be worth it. Do you just pop the Soul Ring, or do you wait to see if you can get value? I think you just pop the Soul Ring. I'm now out of Breach hate cards. Oh man, that would have been a great answer to Soul Ring. Can they kill me is the question. They certainly can't kill my safekeeper. Feels like I'm gonna get to win this one. No blockies now. Not the best hand I've ever seen, not the worst either. The double striker was tempting, but I think I want to play Formidable Speaker on 3. In which case, just having the Curator as like a thing to play appeals to me more than leveling up figure. Is this 3 artifact decks in a row? So I'm a card away from being able to bring back the Bloodbraid next turn. We can fire off this Legend of Roku, see what that finds me. Welder. Ooh. I guess Welder's not that scary when we've got Curator up. I was going to Vibrance and go look for Gaia's Cradle. That was the original intent, and then the Formidable Speaker to untap it. But I think we're just playing a shitty Bolt. Just Bolt that gadget here. And then Welder's a scary card. I certainly respect Welder, but we do have this Keen-Eyed up, right? Force of Vigor comes in. Pyromancer comes out. I think I like Pyrokinesis, even though they're artifacty and they're not going to have like a ton of critters. The critters that they do have, we kind of need to kill. You know, play that over the Legend. What if you could double evoke Vibrance? I mean, that's pretty close to just casting the damn thing, right? Kind of hate this opener. I guess the draw just wasn't working out.